Good evening. Been a while. This week I decided I was going to fast pipe tobacco because I felt that Jesus was asking me to fast pipe tobacco. So I did. And today I got the go ahead and I broke my fast. So here I am, smoking a pipe, and I'm getting back into it with early morning. So it's a nice, easy tobacco, kind of eats me back into it. It was the idea, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to do in order to prove that you believe what you say you believe? Are you willing to give things up in order to pursue something? I'm pursuing spirituality. I'm pursuing peace and connection with the Lord. And how can you say that you believe something if you're not willing to give things up in order to pursue it? Now, does pipe smoke inhibit my relationship with God? No. But does being unwilling to give up pipe tobacco inhibit my relationship with God? Yes. And that's just a principle of life. Being unwilling to give things up in order to achieve what you want is a surefire way to not get what you want. Say you want financial security. What are you willing to give up in order to gain financial security? Are you willing to give up all the useless spending that you do? Are you willing to give up your cup of coffee that you get at the coffee shop every day? Are you willing to give up the foo-foo excess items that you don't need, that you have? You know, if you're not willing to give those things up, you're never going to be financially secure because you're going to be constantly spending your money on these things that aren't leading you towards financial security, you know? You want a better relationship with your spouse or your kids or your girlfriend or whoever, you know? Are you willing to give up your own pride and your own things that you think you need? Are you willing to give those things up in order to benefit the relationship? You know, and if you're not willing to give them up, how can you say that you want it? You know, you can want something in theory and not want it in practicality, which is what so many of us do. We're like, oh, I would love to lose weight. How do you lose weight? You stop eating all this crap that you eat. You buckle down and you find a diet that is conducive to losing weight. And if you're not willing to stick to that diet, then you cannot justifiably say that you want to lose weight. You can say you can theorize that you would hypothetically like to lose weight, but you can't say I genuinely have a desire to lose weight until you're willing to change your lifestyle to lose weight. It's a trap that so many of us fall into, you know? Like at work, you know, I want our brand at work to be modernized. But if I'm not willing to put in the work to modernize the brand, I can talk about it all I want, but until I actually take the steps to do it, I can't say that I want it. I just can't. I don't value it unless I'm willing to do what it takes, unless I'm willing to sacrifice what I'm doing. unless I'm able to work for it, it's never going to happen. And if I want it to happen, I have to work for it. And that's just a fact, So this week I wanted more intimacy with the Father. And I was praying and I said, Jesus, what do you want me to do? Because I could fast food, I've done that before. I fasted eating, on 5 days with no food in pursuit of intimacy. I've gone a week without social media. I've gone a week without secular music. I've done just listen to praise and worship music. I've done all this stuff, and Jesus was like, all those things are super easy for you to do to varying degrees. You like doing all those things, but are you willing to give up? Are you willing to do something that you would find actually challenging? Are you willing to give up something that you consider part of your lifestyle? Pipe smoking. And I said, fine. But Jesus, can I just finish this pipe I'm smoking, And he was like, he recalled to mind this verse that's, he who puts his hand to the plow and then turns back is not fit for the harvest. Which basically means, if you're going to do something, do it all the way. Do it to the best of your ability, or else you cannot expect to succeed. So that's kind of my thought for the day is, unless you're willing to fully commit in practicality to a principle that you strive for, unless you're willing to sacrifice and change your lifestyle and actually want it, unless you're willing to do that, you're never going to get it. So give something up this week, What is it that's inhibiting your growth? What is inhibiting your progress? Are you willing to sacrifice? Evaluate yourself, and if you're not, then be honest with yourself. But don't waste your time, your valuable time, pursuing something that you're not actually willing to pursue. Thank you for watching. Have an excellent evening.